Okay, so I joined the Canadian Army. You know the one that goes, "Oh, Canada." Yeah, that one, baby. So it's new, it's cool, it's fun. Welcome, gentlemen, to the Canadian Army. Did you know subscribing is actually free? And I hate free things, so if you want to piss me off ever so slightly, subscribe to my channel. Now with that said, enjoy the video. Before I even joined the group, I really wanted to experience the base first. I wanted to dip my dogs in, swirl them around a bit. I had to really feel what it was like to be a Canadian before I could be a Canadian. So I did just that. I went to their base and explored. Okay, so we're here at the Canadian Army Academy. I got my white suit on, my blazer. We've got Tim Hortons for whatever reason. Oh, and petrol. They're really trying to exemplify the fact that we're in Canada. Not America, Canada. In American fashion, there's a weapon store right there, because you know who doesn't have a weapon store right down the block? We go on down to our side with the weaponry. We've got our little army recruitment thing, which, if I wasn't careful, I'd mistake that for a Confederate flag. And then we have an actual Confederate flag right there. This is so... I mean, I understand the concept, but 14 members? Oh, and wow, not the same image. No, not the same image. Literally like 3 studs away from one another. No. Alright, well, with that said, I'm just gonna, walk on in. This is a really good defense strat they have here. I mean, personally, I've never seen it before, but, I'm not one to judge defense strats, so if this is the new meta, then go for it. Now, you may be looking at this wondering, why Canadian Army? Why would I choose this one specifically and the one by Bruce? There isn't actually a reason. I literally I put all the groups I was suggested into a rotunda of sorts and just spun the thing, and, well, we got this. Canadian Army. Square? So I've been forcefully and unwillingly recruited into this group. What's next? If you said barbecue, you'd be completely correct. Welcome, gentlemen, to the barbecue stage of the Canadian Army. And yes, I said that correctly. Not BMQ, barbecue. Hold on. Will this work? It worked. I'm such a pro. They don't call me Prozac for nothing. Why is there a bus here? Oh god. So I've made it. Training starts here. Wait for an instructor to begin your training. Oh yes, look at this wide plethora of instructors we have just sitting here waiting for me. You see, they're all ready to train these new recruits. I mean, have a look at them. Look at them. They're so... I might have schizophrenia. I'm gonna go get a drink of water. So you gentlemen sit right here and wait. Goodness. I got 3 Canadian dudes. They're just looking at me. They're like, what's wrong with them? RCIC tryout after BMQ is finished. So the question is, how did I get the bus in? Does this gate open? Okay, the gate does not open. But seriously, how the... Canada. It must suck being literally the teacher's pet to Great Britain. You may have gained independence, but at what cost? The cost that every time they go to war, you get pulled into it. And then America laughs at you because you're still this tiny little weak puny nation that you once were. That's why I'm not allowed into Canada anymore. I'm actually banned from going to Canada. No, they literally pull me aside. They say, sorry. They give me a bottle of maple syrup and then send me on my way back to the United States. Well, I guess there's not really much to do. So in classic American fashion, I'm gonna sit down. I'll disappear from the map. I'll be like Edward Snowden. Okay, so I've just been sitting here waiting. I think I've actually figured out what this is. This is the endurance test, and they're just not telling me. This is the test where they make you wait for an hour, and they'll come back and be like, yeah, that was an endurance test. Not like I just took the nastiest shit in my life. No, that was an endurance test, you see. Rank up quickly by buying a rank game pass. I would do that, but the 6 Robux on my account says otherwise. I put on this whole persona of being this flashy, fun businessman. Except the thing is, I'm not. I am extremely poor when it comes to actual logistical statistics. And tangible money. I don't have none of it. Oh boy. Hello, sir. Is he gonna train me? Oh, this training may go bad. It's my first. I'm nervous. Yeah, so him saying that it's his first training is the equivalent of the patient says, hey, I'm nervous. This is my first time. And then the doctor says, yes, me too. That's when you skedaddle on out of there and you let your appendicitis kill you instead of getting it operated on. It's just one of those days. Do you want to BMQ? Yes, please. Noah F2101, I hate the fact that I'm a YouTuber because 1, you're nervous, which is a given, obviously. If you ever have to train me in game, don't look at me in a higher view. Don't look at me any differently than you would any other recruit. I just don't want to rush it off. Just don't rush it. Because the thing is, this is completely new to me too. I have never done this before. So to the perspective of a viewer who's also never been in this group, you're going to be in the same boat as I am. I really have never branched out. I mean, I've dipped my toes. I've dipped my balls in the water of other groups before, but never really have I gone into it. Welcome to your basic military qualification. I am your host, Noah F2101, and you shall refer to me as WO and WO only. Whoa! Here are some rules I expect you to follow while attending my basic military qualification. You must use capital letters outside of the HQ building at all times! Oh, sorry. habit. Trolling, fooling around, messing around while attending my basic military qualification is prohibited and will result in an immediate dismissal. God, this guy takes it seriously. I like him already. Permission to speak is in effect. If you want to speak without permission, you will learn what backside means. You are not to go AFK during this training. There will be a strike system put into play. If you were to get 3 strikes at all during this training will be dismissed. Am I understood? Yes, WO! Let's go! I mean, look at him. I trust any man with a man face on Roblox. They're automatically my best friend. I love them already. I remember I used to be in this roleplay game. It was Boulevard. And I swear to God, they had a whole club devoted to man face. We're gonna start off with turns. Oh no, please don't tell me they call them turns. Anyway, so they had a whole group devoted to just the man face club. And to say it shut up a lot of places is an understatement. It shut up everything on that map. They would just be this normal group and they would identify each other by the face. It's free too, which made it worse. And so they all would literally just like look at each other, they'd nod in game, and then they would literally just shoot an entire place up. That's the mafia for you. I'm sorry, right turn. I read it, but I didn't process it. Left turn. Yes, I'm pretty sure they're just calling faces turns. Right incline. Left incline. Wow, he's gonna pull up something. He's gonna pull out something I don't like, and I'm not talking about his control eyes. Ooh, I haven't heard that command in a while. Is he gonna jump on top of me? Would not be the first time I've been jumped on top of by another man. It makes it even better that he actually did. Right turn. I don't think I can do that if I'm still in control eyes, as far as I'm concerned. But again, different groups, so I don't know exactly. Noah, we have to proceed very carefully. Good. Okay, I know. I'm a kind of a pro. Center turn. Oh, center turn. Squad. By the front. By the front? What the hell does that mean? March. How can we be different? How can we be quirky? In what world is that okay? In what world is that socially acceptable? This is the degeneracy of our generation. You think degeneracy is the feminization of man? No, sir. The degeneracy is this. Halt. See, at least they got something right, you know? I was really prepared for them to say, stop. Stop politely. You may stand on the green line. Oh, God. On one hand, I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I could screw this up. I could trip. I could fall. My pulmonary fibrosis could come in. I could die mid-track. There's a couple of rules. Oh, boy. No cheating will be tolerated. Well, I'm gonna have to tell that to my ex. If you're caught cheating, you will be automatically dismissed from this basic military qualification. No skipping parts of the course. I didn't plan to. Don't you worry. No questions shall be asked during this physical exercise section. In true communist fashion, questions will be qualified to nothing. You will only get 180 seconds to complete the course. Am I understood? Yes, warrant officer. Flawless. Appreciate it. Here we go. See, I've never done this before, so it's a little new to me, and I'm still getting the conceptuals down. I'm still getting the principles down, so it's fine. I mean, how bad can I be? I'm only helping the economy. Come on. Okay, you know what? I basically made it. That's a complete in my book. And given the fact that I had to pause at one part because I couldn't physically do it, give me it. I deserve that. I have ADHD. Can I use that as an excuse? I'm sorry I couldn't pay attention to the course. My ADHD was bugging me. Squad. March. Here we go. Yeah, this is gonna get interesting. Halt! Well, he just went invisible. He uses pot, so. You are not allowed to speak in full caps while indoors. Once I say go, you will one by one file into the classroom and choose a seat, but do not sit down until further command from me. Alright, calm down. Oh, I'm now entering recruit school? Thank you. I genuinely just thought this was headquarters. Thank you. You really enlightened me in my foolish ways. Now the real action's about to get started. It's gonna be, I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something for sure. Go! I kid you not when I say that all he said during this section was to join a regiment. That is literally it. March. Alright, I love March. It's the month after February. No, I despise March. I hate it so much. March sucks. You know why? Because there's not a single goddamn holiday. The only thing that March is actually reputable for is St. Patty's Day and the Shamrock Shake. If St. Patty's Day was a holiday, then that'd be a different thing. But it's not. Wedge. Yes, wedge I will. So after I got through that basic military qualification by the skin of my teeth, I then walked away. Except then I got teleported back into the recruit box. So some general was like, let me rank you T, and so I was ranked to private. After that I got suited up and walked around base. The problem was that some general found me and said, hey pal, you just blew in from Stupid Town? So he taught me the correct uniform, and then I made my way to an aviation corps tryout. I like aviation. I like flying planes, specifically on September 11th, 2001. I think I literally just walked away from the spot I was supposed to. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be right there. You may take me as a smart guy, but the true reality of it is I am extremely and utterly moronic at times, completely oblivious to situations, and frankly, just plain stupid sometimes. But I blame it on my ADHD because I can, you know? Every iota of every living day is filled with ADHD. Is what my life is like. Ah, yes. I'm gonna go get a PT uniform. Scary. Listen, you could yell at me all you want in this group, but the fact of the matter is I don't actually know what I'm supposed to wear. No matter how competent I want to be, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to wear, so bear with me. I'm not gonna ignore the fact that they've got Christmas lights going on over here. I think that's really adding to the value. When you put LEDs on your computer, it naturally runs faster. It's a proven fact that if you put LEDs in your computer, it'll run faster. It's the same fact here. You put your Christmas lights in and you get more players. It's kind of like a trade-off, if you want to call it that. 10 seconds, here we go. I swear, this is about to go ham. It's gonna be like Thanksgiving all over again. What is he wearing? Oh, ain't no way. You to listen and follow through with every order, blah, blah, blah. There should be a strike system put into effect. If you reach 3 strikes at any point throughout the tryout, you will be dismissed from the tryout. Permission to speak is in effect. If you want to speak, it must be done through this with proper grammar and punctuation used. Anyone who speaks out of it will receive a strike. And apparently Russian KGB spy Vladimir Putin with his Russian gun is standing right there. Developer Slav, that's his American code name. You shall refer to me as sir and sir only. Will do so, Captain. We will now begin the physical phase of this tryout. Yeah, my doctor always likes to get straight to the physical. Do we all know what a jumping jack is? Yes, sir, unfortunately. Oh my god, it's been years since I've done a jumping jack in this game, or any game for that fact. If you think that's bad, you should know how long it's been since I've done a jumping jack in real life. Give me 65, you have 200 seconds when you see the countdown, please start. Okay, got it. Done, sir. Jesus, dude, that's like the most exercise I've gotten in months. The fact of the matter is, it hurts to do that. You know, I have severe carpal tunnel from the amount of sitting and typing that I do. The amount of wars I get on Twitter. It's getting pretty bad to a point of where I've had to put on a cast because of how bad my carpal tunnel is. It's awful. You don't understand how bad it is to have to be a rage warrior on Twitter. You know, every time someone says the word gay, I instantly... Anytime someone says the word gay on Twitter, suddenly my whole body quivers, I quake, I get all angry, I pull out my keyboard and go... Now we shall do Helljacks. Do we know what those are? Unfortunately, yes sir. No, sire. He turned medieval. It's his true Canadian roots. He's gone back to Britain. The only reason I'm good at jumping jacks is because when I joined the CIA, or what was the CIA back in the USM 1960s, we literally had to do 50 Helljacks, run back and forth, another 50 Helljacks, blah blah blah. These are pain, to be honest. Come on, spit out a done, sir. There we go. I feel bad for him. He's on 8. The fact is, he's not necessarily bad at doing Helljacks or jumping jacks. It's just the fact that I'm really good at them because I was let's just say I was a very quirky 12-year-old. This is a hot take, but I may be the first competent Canadian. Every other Canadian is absolutely delirious, but me, I'm competent. I'm good at what I do, you know? I don't think saying that I have a skill in doing military groups is exactly a flex, but it is something. We're about to get shut up. It's gonna be like Columbine High School in Colorado. Good job to everyone who managed to complete the 15 Helljacks. We'll now move on to the drill phase of the tryout. Dear lord, this ain't gonna be fun. Do we all know how to do drills? 40! He said 40! Right, turn, left, incline, about, turn, center, turn, left, turn, right, turn, about, turn. Oh, no, that's on me. No, shouldn't have done that. My bad. About face, not a real command. Really? God, I can hear his voice. I can hear how painfully, blissfully annoying and nerdy his voice is. Really, buddy? Really, pal? That's your 3rd strike, man. Left, incline, about, turn, right, face. Oh, yeah, I see it, I'm dumb. Okay, I'm on strike 1, that's fair enough, I understand the mistake now. Force of habit. I was in a US military group, and that is technically a command there, so forgive me. Single file line. Permission to guard, he says. The instructor looks at him, he goes, come over here with those luscious... Denied. Welcome to the jumping grounds, Avi. This'll be fun, I swear. Let's try not to throw it this time, you know, like last time. Ready, set, start. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's my bad. You don't have to mock us. You really don't have to do that. You can stop. Every time they do that, it pisses me off so much, and I understand the points like, oh, I'm bored, I want to do something, but it's so distracting and annoying to have the instructor just sit there and do that. There, I'm up ahead again. I have to make sure Fallen Soldier over here doesn't get ahead of me. Oh, God, wait, that's not what I thought it was. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, sir. Oh, please don't do this. Can you stop? Like, we're just trying to do the course, and this guy comes over here. He pushes you off. He shoves you. He puts you in a locker while he's at it. There's no way this is level 3. I had more trouble with the first obby, and that was level 1. Okay, this is not gonna throw me. I will not be thrown by a stupid tower. I have so many towers I've climbed because of USM 1960s. Here we go. Here we go, perfect. Totally landed that. Is that how you even do it? I can't control the speed in which I gravitationally fall down, of course. That's not on me. Yeah, I love whatever they're doing over there. You see, taxpayers, you like your money, don't you? Because that's what they're doing with it. They're spending every last cent you've thrown into the Canadian government. They're just spending it on shooting the ground with a machine gun. This is true peak Canadian behavior. They'll compensate you, actually. They'll compensate you with a sorry and a bottle of maple syrup is what they'll do. AFL, autofile line, autofile line. March. Shoulder to shoulder, here we go. I'm actually excited to join this. You know, weirdly enough, I'm excited to join the Aviation Corps because I don't know Canada or what planes it has, so I am genuinely interested and both excited to join this because it could genuinely be fun. 150 seconds, go. Don't do that to me, sir. Now, I'm curious if that net will actually catch you or you'll just fall right through, because if you fall right through, it'd be the most funny thing. I hated that. That was foul, dude. It's like if George W. Bush ever became president, that's the equivalent. This obstacle, that's the equivalent of George W. Bush as president. And whatever the hell that is, Jesus Christ, ew. It's got a man face, too. Ew, what are you? Ew, stop whipping it out. Dismissed. Damn. I kind of like the way he handled that. Reacting volts, you sir, you've taught me a few things. Solo, single file line, march. Halt. Oh, you're gonna need you died, skull emoji. Attendees? Attendee. You have displayed dedication, hard work, and excellency during this tryout. Now you'll do the actual tryout. That was just the prerequisite. Thus, I am awarding you entrance into the Aviation Corps. So I've made it through the basic military qualification, I've clawed my way through the Aviation Corps tryout, it's now time for flight school. If you thought that I could make it through anything flawlessly, then you need to learn a thing or two about Murphy's Law. He's gonna learn that I don't fly very well. Alright, here we go. Well, one of them's gonna work, right? That's the turn button. Okay, I've got it. I'm figuring it out, guys. I'm not completely hard at this. I think he wants me to land because he's fearing for his own life. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button. Oh god. That was a fine landing. A completely valid landing. I'll say you passed, but just work on the handling, okay? I am so sorry. He's traumatized for life. He is never going to be able to get in a helicopter again. He is completely and totally out of it. So I made it through a basic military qualification, I barely got through the Aviation Corps tryout, and I must have committed at least 13 air traffic violations during flight training. So that pretty much sums up this video. I think it was a lot of fun and I genuinely enjoyed making this longer style video, but the question is, did you? Let me know in the comments down below. With that said, this has been Garrett and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye, gentlemen.